Panic disorders can be a debilitating disorder, but now there's effective treatment so people can get the help they need. It's just another Monday morning for Rick Notafonso. After his coffee and toast, he watches the news and then gets ready for work. But life wasn't this easy 13 years ago.
Just a feeling where just your whole world was closing in on you, and you couldn't escape it. It was like trying to escape something, and no matter where you went, it was always there.
Rick is one of the millions of people who suffers from an anxiety disorder called panic attacks. Sufferers experience intense and sudden feelings of impending doom and terror.
These attacks now were starting to the point where I wasn't sleeping good at night, and when I was going to work, I couldn't sit still. I was constantly had to keep moving around.
They often live in fear of having attacks because they can happen without warning at any time. Rick's wife remembers those times well.
He would just lose his cool so quick. It was just, Rick, let me handle it. I handled a lot due to that fact. I mean, he just couldn't do it.
So you really were an anchor and support system at that time?
Mm-hmm. For the kids as well as him.
Dr. Charles McGurk is a psychiatrist who treats people with this disorder.
I'll see people that have been in the emergency room 10, 20, 50 times in the fairly recent past, struggling to find out what it is that's wrong with them. Mm-hmm. And they, as you say, won't call it a panic attack. They just believe that there's something wrong inside their physical self, and again, they fear that they may die.
Panic attacks are hard to predict. That's why the people who suffer from them often want to avoid situations where their first symptom took place. In fact, in extreme situations, it can even cause a state of self-imposed isolation. It's also common for sufferers to experience depression.
As far as interaction goes, there was no interaction. I just basically wanted to go into a corner and stay there. I didn't care about TV. I didn't care about getting up and being outside.
The good news is panic attacks are treatable. With the proper medication and therapy, sufferers can lead healthy, happy, normal lives.
I enjoy activities, back into golfing, running movies, just doing things that I enjoy.
If you have more questions concerning panic attacks or treatment, you may want to get out your pen and paper. You can contact the National